Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic Wrath and our Blood Elf Hunter's journey. Thank you guys very much for clicking on the video and joining me here today. I appreciate it, and I hope you are all doing well. We have the candy buckets now for Hallows Eve. Basically just a little bit of free experience. And some useful buffs. Today we're going to start things off by going over to Golden Mist Village. We have ghosts and wraiths to take care of out that way. We also have crystallized mana essence to collect. And we'll probably make a stop along the coast for plagued murloc spines. We could probably do everything all at once. The only limiter, and we should take care of this now, the only limiter is going to be our inventory space. Whether or not we can stay out and get it all done, or whether we have to come back and empty the bags. So let's go ahead and we'll empty the bags first as well as we can.
What is it? Time will come.
there is level 16. Let's have a look at our talents. We are going to keep going into mortal shots. And that's 8 out of 8. Might be the fastest that I've ever completed this one. Usually the drop rate for this is not that amazing. And we are actually out of mana. We have not been running out of mana very often. But when we're killing so frequently, I guess it's probably unavoidable. I don't have any water, so we're going to have to focus on being a little bit more mana conservative. And that means probably focusing just on auto shot, which seems to be working just fine anyway. Hey, look at that. We got a pair of hunting gloves. 2 agility, 1 stamina. How appropriate is that? Very nice. I want to stay out here and do the Night Elf Island quest, but it's going to take a little bit of creativity with the inventory because, yeah, we don't have a lot of space. We don't have a lot of space. I think I'll keep these potions out. I'll probably ditch these ones. I'm going to ditch the rest of the candies after I re-up the buffs here. We can get more candy from any inn, so not really a big deal. If we drop those... There we go, that opened it up quite a bit. Such good music in these little night elf areas. Alright, we managed to knock out quite a few quests, but it is time to head back and to empty out the inventory. We will have to wait on the Underlight Mine. We should also be picking up quests soon for Windrunner Village. So maybe those will be available when we go back. Look at this group of undead traveling together. We have 2 ghouls, we have a couple of risen hungerers, we have a wraith, and another ghoul. Where in the hell are they? Are they going to attack the town? It looks like they're going right up the road to attack the town. I have never seen that entourage before. They're taking the road. Yeah, they're up to something for sure. Huh. We'll keep an eye on them and see what they do. Feels like they're gonna have a battle with these guards here. If they ever get here.
Glory to the Sindorai. Remember the sun well.
Our inventory's full. Let's go take care of that first. Yep, there we go. It looks like the guards have it handled.
Our enemies will fall. Keep your wits about you.
Windrunner Village. Rambles, the final battle against the Ghostland villages is upon you. Windrunner village to the southwest has been overrun by a large force of more powerful Scourge shock troopers, shades, and gargoyles. You will be the spear point of our offensive by thinning out their numbers. The Magisters at the nearby Sanctum of the Sun have made a special request this time. They want the remains from these Scourge to study in hopes of finding creative ways to fight them.
The reckoning is at hand.
Well, I'm glad they want to exercise their creativity. That's nice.
Your gold is welcome here. Farewell, Shorel-Aran.
Not sure if we can get anything from the provisioner yet.
About your business.
Well, we can get a pair of boots with agility and stamina. So yeah, that's definitely something.
Our time will come.
And the bow we got was also an upgrade.
This ability is good. Trust no one. Hello. Watch your back.
Anu Belore Delanar, Salama Ashalanore.
You must deliver the recovered Night Elf plans to Antelis for me. It is to the east on the southern slopes of Sungray's Peak, just to the northeast of the Sanctum of the Sun.
Stay the course.
Speak quickly.
And retaking Windrunner Spire. Hunter, I want you to reclaim Windrunner Spire. It's an honor, really. Windrunner Spire is the original home of Lady Sylvanas Windrunner, Queen of the Forsaken and former Ranger General of the Elves. But now it's been overrun by the mindless Scourge. And then he gives us driving directions.
Embrace the shadow.
We will persevere. Remember the Sunwell.
Alright, I think the next thing we need to do is this level 12 quest to go help Ranger Valana. She is back over this way to the east of Suncrown Village. And that is where we'll be heading next.
eternal sun guides us.
Good to hear that Lethvillain made it to safety, and that he was smart enough to ask you for help instead of just waiting there. I hope that Ranger Celissa made it to safety in Farstrider Enclave.
Hold your head high.
The lieutenant here rushed us into battle with the trolls across the lake instead of scouting the situation first. We were decimated by his stupidity. Do you hear me, Tomathrin? You're an idiot. Will you help us, Hunter? Those trolls still need to be dealt with. I need to stay here and nursemaid him. I think he's lost his mind.
Time is of the essence.
We can also come south a little bit to this other island and take another quest. Although, you know, we might want to work on that one. We're going to pick up a different quest down here at the Enclave. And maybe we'll want to pair those two up. So for now, we'll focus on the trolls. You know, something that never really struck me until now, you know, 15 years later, is that they created these Amani trolls, and, you know, they were different, obviously, than the trolls that were in the game. And what I realize now is that when they created them, they only created body type A. There are no female Amani trolls. I don't think in all the troll areas that we fight through, I don't think we fight a single female troll. In all of Eversong Woods, in all of the Ghostlands, I don't think there's a single female troll model to be found. They're all dudes. They're all dudes because, like, the in-game troll female probably would have looked weird against this, like, different type of troll. And also, they probably didn't want to remake the female troll. And so all we get are male trolls whenever we're fighting these Amani. And I never thought about it until today.
Dark times will
The eternal sun guides us.
farewell. Remember the sun well.
I need one last favor of you, Hunter, just in case Ranger Salissa didn't make it back to Farstrider Enclave. I need you to go there and get help. Check in with Captain Helios and let him know what's happened here. I'm sure he'll send help back as soon as he can.
Stay the course.
Enubilore Delana. We will have justice.
I'm trying to avoid fighting these because we're gonna need them for a minute in a kill quest. I'd like to leave all of them alive so that we can fight them when we have the quest. I will probably pick up all the quests here, even though we're not going to be working out of this area completely for a little while. It'll be nice to have all the quests so we can keep track of them. Let's avail ourselves of the food and drink vendor. I might want to, you know, pick up some drinks. That could be a good idea. Bearers of the Plague. You show courage coming to the Ghostlands rambles. There is much work to be done here and not enough brave souls to do it. I have a thankless task to offer you should you have the inclination to aid our cause. The very wildlife in this land has been tainted by the plague and we must stop it from spreading. Hunt the Ghostclaw lynxes to the east and south of here and return when you've slain enough of them.
Farewell.
When we've slain enough of them, I'll tell you when we've had enough.
Victory lies ahead.
Attack on Zebtella. Our resources are spread pretty thin here, Hunter, so your help is going to be invaluable. The captain has tasked me with overseeing the harassment of the local Shadowpine troll camps. We have a policy of keeping them off balance until the day when we can launch a brutal offensive to wipe them out. Until then, we need all of the volunteers we can get, so those Shadowpine trolls' numbers are decreased.
The reckoning is at
Okay, so
hand.
kill some trolls. Wanted poster. The head of Kelgosh. Chieftain of the Shadowpine Trolls. No questions asked. Kelgosh is known to dwell somewhere in the south of Zebnoa.
Victory lies ahead.
Spirits of the Drowned. The lake to the north has been haunted by a ghost of my ancestors for as long as I can remember. The poor souls were victims of a tragic incident in which scores of them drowned at the bottom of the lake. The details of the event are mostly forgotten, but their haunting cries serve as constant reminder of their curse.
Farewell. Anaria Shola. Death to all who
That's dire
oppose
news
us.
indeed. I completely overestimated Tomathrin's ability to lead. I'll see to it that a group is dispatched to safely bring him and Valana back in. Unfortunately, we never heard from Ranger Salissa, so I fear the worst in her case. You've done the Farstriders a great service this day. Please take one of these. We'll take the chess piece.
Salama Ashalanore.
Shadowpine weaponry.
Is at hand.
Hunter, I want you to kill as many Shadowpine trolls as you can. We need their numbers greatly reduced before we can shift our attention toward Deathholm. And while you're at it, we might as well kill two birds with one stone. So bring me back a load of their weapons.
We will have justice.
Alright, let's grab the ones up top as well.
What is it?
He wants us to do a little poisoning. I'm on loan to Farstrider Retreat in an attempt to help with their troll difficulties. I believe I have a solution to their problem. At my disposal are a number of potent poisons. The trolls, as you know, are living creatures and therefore must eat. If we combine my poison with their food, well, I'm sure that the results will be entertaining.
Remember,
Okay.
patience.
Not really a big fan of poisoning people. Just the kind of unsavory thing you have to do when you have close affiliations with the Forsaken.
We will persevere.
Darkon Drathir is believed to have returned from the dead to rule over the armies of the Scourge in the Ghostlands. Darkon aligned himself with the Scourge long ago, yet he was once a living, breathing elf. Much of his time was spent inside Dawn Star Spire northeast of here. He hid there for many nights, scheming against his own. Search the tower for more information. Perhaps he had a journal or kept notes. One never knows where useful information might present itself.
Shirella on.
Alright, that's everything here. Into the lake we go. We are looking for the medallions in the mud puddles, or mud piles rather, and we're looking for the vengeful apparitions and ravening apparitions. It's gonna take our pet a minute to get here. Yeah, he's a little bit lost. He'll find his way. Maybe, eventually. No, he's good and lost. He is good and lost. I think he's getting here. There he is. let's turn in the medallion quest and we will grab the follow-up.
State your business. Remember the Sunwell.
With these necklaces, we shall once again summon a Quantion. The rebellious elemental will pay and our deaths will be avenged.
The reckoning is at hand.
Apparently someone beat us to that one.
The dark times will pass. Farewell.
This quest has a habit of leaving you short either one type or the other type, and in this case we are short a couple of ravening apparitions. And the respawn rate is slow enough that if you get even one other player doing this quest, you hit a little bit of a bottleneck. We do have a talent point to spend. Third point into mortal shots.
enemies will fall. Salama Ashalanore.
Alright, so with that done, we don't want to work on anything else on this side of the zone right now. It's all a bit of a higher level. We want to head back over to the west, and we want to work on all of our green stuff next. So I'm going to hearth back to Tranquiline. I also have level 16 to train. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll just wait till 18 and we'll get them both trained at the same time. We seem to be doing pretty good. On that note, guys, I am going to take a break here for today. Thank you all very much for joining me. I do appreciate all of the support on the series. If you are digging the content, leaving a like, ringing the bell, subbing to the channel are the best ways you can support what I'm doing, and I really appreciate those that do. Until next time, take care of yourselves out in the real world, and take care of each other, and we will see you back in Azeroth again very soon. Bye for now.